25 essential tips for unforgettable camping and hiking trips. Before we get into the video, I would like to say don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button and don't be afraid to leave a like as it helps the channel out a lot. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1. Cook simple meals. Although it isn't impossible to cook extravagant meals in the outdoors, it is recommended to keep your meals simple and easy. Cooking complex meals when you go camping requires you to bring with you multiple kitchen items that will leave less space for items that are more important. A stew is a great example of a simple but filling and very nutritious meal. I would recommend preparing your food at home and putting your ingredients in a sealy bag. This saves a lot of space in your backpack. Number 2. Camp in your garden first. If you are unsure whether camping is for you, try camping in your garden first, if you have one that is. This is also a good way of testing your equipment instead of hiking or driving miles to your camping location only to find out that the equipment is faulty or that camping isn't for you. Number 3. Check the weather. I would definitely advise checking the weather broadcast on the day you're planning to go camping, as this could prevent a bad experience or potentially a dangerous one. If the day is too windy or rainy, I would recommend choosing another day that isn't so grey. It doesn't have to be a perfect day, of course, but it's been said that camping in a hurricane or a rainstorm isn't ideal. That being said, weather broadcasts are never 100% accurate, so if you find yourself camping on a windy day, avoid setting your tent up too close to trees, especially dead trees, as if one was to fall on your tent, it would probably turn you into a human omelette. Number 4. Bring toilet paper and cleansing wipes. Cleansing wipes are important because showers are not readily available in the wild and you need to keep your personal hygiene. They work pretty well at getting most dirt and bacteria off your skin and they are very versatile. Toilet paper is important too. I wouldn't recommend using leaves if you're doing your business outside, because if you were to pick the wrong leaf, you would be in for a world of discomfort. Number 5. Learn how to make a campfire. Personally, I wouldn't often make a campfire, as if you're on private land, this could get you spotted by the landowner. However, if you are to make one, make sure to keep it contained in a small area away from material that is flammable. Surround your fire with rocks in a circular formation, this will help contain it. Bring some firelighters to help get your fire going in windy conditions, and when choosing wood to burn, always choose wood that is dead wood. You can find this on the floor in any forest. Never burn wood that is alive. Wood that is alive is green on the inside and full of moisture, which isn't going to help your fire get going, and it will produce a lot of smoke. Number 6. Bring sealable bins. I would recommend bringing sealable bins or any bin bag in general for your waste. Not only is this respectful to your environment, it increases the chance of you being able to camp there again, as you will be leaving no trace. Number 7. Don't overpack. Whilst I know it is tempting to bring your luxury items, they will only hinder you. If you can't bring all your items in one trip comfortably, you've probably overpacked, and I would recommend removing some of your items that you don't need. Make a list of the essentials and stick to them. I would also advise making use of multi-purpose items, such as a spork or a Swiss Army knife. Number 8. Use a bag liner in your backpack. Most backpacks come with a plastic bag liner that you can put inside your bag to prevent getting your gear wet. This is especially important if you're carrying electronic devices, as water could ruin them. I would also recommend using the waterproof exterior bag liner as well for further protection from the rain. You can most likely find this at the bottom of your backpack in a zipped up pocket. Number 9. Bring a hat. Whether it's hot or cold, a hat in the outdoors is very useful. To prevent the sun giving you heat stroke or burning your skin, use a sun hat. And if you were to be camping in a cold environment, bring a beanie or woolly hat. The head is one of the most important places to keep warm, as heat is mostly lost from your head, neck and legs. Number 10. While hiking, prioritise eating carbohydrates. Carbohydrates supply your muscles with glycogen, giving them energy. Carbohydrates are a great way to fuel you whilst on a hike. Good examples of carbohydrates include bread, rice, potatoes, pasta, etc. Use wholemeal carbs if possible, because refined carbohydrates spike your insulin and you end up crashing shortly with no energy. Avoid foods like white bread, pastries, cereals and pizzas. To put it simple, eat healthy foods and you will benefit massively from doing that. Number 11. Keep your food in the shade. This is self-explanatory. Keep your food, especially food that requires refrigeration, in a shady place away from the sun. This will prevent it getting spoiled by the heat, and no one wants to eat a yogurt heat from the sun. Number 12. Use bug spray and or cream. If you are like me and you dislike insects, I would recommend bringing with you a can of bug spray. This will deter the little critters from crawling on you and stop mosquitoes from biting you. By applying bug spray or bug cream, you're essentially telling the bugs that your skin is not a playground for them and that you aren't a human taxi. Number 13. Stay hydrated. It is probably the most important thing not only on this list but just in life in general. Always keep hydrated. I would recommend bringing with you up to 5 litres of water for a camping trip. It's better to bring more than less. Number 14. Stay active. Physical activity generates body heat and will help you stay warm, especially on a cold day. Bodyweight exercises are a great way of getting you warm, but doing them will also help you sleep as you burn a lot of energy and you will be tired. Number 15. Make sure to layer up. After having done some exercise, you will want to layer up, as after you've finished exercising, your body will start to cool itself down, so whack on another layer like a thermal jumper or woolly jumper. It is important in general, however, to stay warm outside whether you've exercised or not. Number 16. Bring a first aid kit. I would highly recommend you bringing a first aid kit with you on your camping trip. If you were to injure yourself, a first aid kit will be very useful and potentially life-saving in extreme circumstances. You may also find a useful tool inside the first aid kit that you could use for other reasons. Number 17. Check your sleeping bag's temperature rating. It is important to check your sleeping bag's temperature rating before you go camping with it. Some sleeping bags are made for average temperatures, while others are made for extreme cold temperatures. This will save you being freezing cold in the night. Mind you, if you are in the UK, you're probably most likely okay in any sleeping bag, as temperatures rarely go lower than -8, but check to be on the safe side. Number 18. Bring a hot water bottle. Bringing a hot water bottle will do wonders at keeping you warm in your sleeping bag during the night. Heat some water in a camping kettle without bringing it to a complete boil, and simply pour the water into the hot water bottle, being cautious not to scald yourself whilst doing it. Number 19. Avoid taking risks. You should avoid taking any risks whilst you are out in the wild, as if something was to go wrong, you're a long way from home and probably in a difficult place for others to reach you. Number 20. Make sure to take a rest. Whilst you are hiking, it is important every once in a while to stop and take a break from walking. This will help you regain your energy and strength, and whilst doing so you can take in the view and the moment. There's no need to exhaust yourself whilst on a hike. After all, you want the experience to be a good one. It's an activity, not a challenge. Number 21. Bring a map. If you are hiking in a location or on a trail that you are unfamiliar with, it is important to bring a map with you to make sure that you are heading the right way and avoid you getting lost. Most popular trails will have signs along the way guiding you, but just in case there aren't any, bring a map. It's better to be safe than sorry. It is also important not to take any shortcuts, as this will probably get you lost. Number 22. Do not continue to hike into the night. Visibility at night lessens, which makes hiking dangerous, especially on hills or uneven terrain. It is a common practice to hike through the day and set up camp before sunset. Even if you have a hat with a headlight, it is still not safe and not advised. Number 23. Be cautious of wild animals. In the UK, there are little to no predators left in the wild that are a threat to humans. However, if you are outside of the UK, you should be cautious of predators such as bears, wolves, even big cats in some areas. Research the wildlife and the environment before you go and take necessary precautions to avoid an unwanted visitor during the night. Number 24. Be mindful of trail conditions. Some trails become dangerous in bad weather conditions. The rain can make the trail muddy and slippery, and it can also make rivers overflow and potentially cause rapids, which are very dangerous as they could sweep you away before you even know it. Earlier in the video, I stated that you should always stick to the trail and not take shortcuts. I still stand by this, but if the trail has been made unsafe by recent weather events, try and find a way around the obstacle without straying too far from the path. And last but not least, number 25. Stay away from gorillas. There has been a huge debate online whether 100 men could take on a silverback gorilla. I'm going to give you my answer. Don't even bother. If you encounter a gorilla on your adventures, leave it alone. It is not worth finding out, as they have the strength of over 10 men and can lift extraordinary amounts of weight. It could pick you up like a Maowan pinball and toss you up in the air like you're one as well. So with that being said, stay away from gorillas. And that concludes this video. Please let me know in the comment section down below if I've missed any out and if you enjoyed the video as well. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one.